Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax, let us talk all about it before you log off.
The thirst is absolutely real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you are listening to the 100th episode of Before You Log Off. I am here with the internationally known Steven Gutierrez.
Woo! Big 100? Yeah.
Yes, that's how many zeros are in 100. Yes.
I mean, took you guys a second.
I mean, it's, stupidity is contagious, so it it rubs off on other people. Speaking of rubbing off on other people, how you doing, Steven?
Oh yeah,
You thought it was going somewhere else, didn't you?
Well,
you thought it was going off.
Accused of something. I'm just gonna double down and do it. So,
gross.
Don't check your mail for at least.
Gross. And as always, she's here with us, the lovely, the talented, regular old Rachel.
Wow. You complimented me? I don't know how to react to this. I'm just used to you guys roasting me.
Wow. First of all, wow. You good, Steven? You good? You didn't know how to take it either?
I didn't. Man, can't be throwing curveballs at me like that.
Wow. You guys got to be on your toes. 100 episodes in. We've been doing this for 100 years. As you guys know, this is the century episode right here. We have nothing special planned for our 100th episode because we're
great at planning.
Yeah. We're gonna do some more news stuff around, some geek news stuff. We're gonna talk a little bit about some of the games we're gonna be playing, and then what's going on in our lives. Like Rachel, you got some ink coming up, I hear.
Yeah. I'm going to get a Lord of the Rings tattoo tomorrow with my friends. They're matching. I'm very excited.
Wait, how many friends? How many people are getting this tattoo?
3 people total, because one's going to get an Aragorn tattoo, one's going to get a Legolas, and then I'm getting Gimli, my short king. So
wait, but there were more people in that.
I was going to say,
yeah,
7 of them?
Yeah, but we're getting those 3 because those are like the bros, like they're like best friends out of the group.
I feel like isn't there like a law against that?
Just
they have like this same amount of friends to get this tattoo.
Screw Boromir.
Jeez.
He's dead. It's fine. It's okay.
Wow.
But I mean, when they all break up, when they all like break out into like little groups and everything, it's Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn that are together.
When they say,
and they like
when
they're
2
the
were
ones that like all hang
kidnapped,
out.
and 2 were abandoned the crew, and then 1 got shot to death. That's what.
Yeah, but those 3 were like the closest and everything. Like even after like the whole Lord of the Rings story and everything, like Gimli and Legolas, like they're definitely a gay couple. They were totally like dating. Like
Gimli and Legolas.
Yeah, they were totally dating. They're like some serious like bromance going on. It's like Jerry and Stephen type of level. So
I could see.
Then they're not gay.
I could see.
That's what my fanfic says.
All the hobbits for sure.
I can definitely see the hobbits.
Yeah, like the hobbits are all.
That was a 4-way, basically.
I mean, actually no, because both Merry and Pippin are related to Frodo, so that would be very incesty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not freaking the whole thing is incest, right? You got freaking Aragon and what's her name? They're cousins.
They're like 2 okay, we're gonna end this. I'm gonna get a tattoo right here. It's gonna be Lord of the Rings. I'm very excited.
Their DNA is so fucked up that they're short.
No, it's not. Oh my god!
Because all the inbreeding, and that's why they have hairy feet and small legs.
Wow, are you talking about the hobbits again?
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you?
So what she doesn't know, everybody, is yes, I have scheduled to get my tattoo to join the Lord of the Rings group.
Oh,
with our
are you
friends.
gonna get the Boromir? Are you gonna get a whole bunch of little arrows into a heart?
I'm getting the Eye of Sauron right on my wrist here.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I'll show you the Eye of Sauron.
Terrible.
It watches over everybody. Yes.
Wow, are you just like trying it? So Aaron has this
is like a
plan to go in and steal all of my best friends, and he's trying to like interject himself into all my friend groups.
First of all, it's not like I'm forcefully interjecting my way into these friends. It's not my fault that I'm like the planet
Wow.
Earth and things gravitate towards me.
No, this is a total lie.
That's
This
what
is a
happened.
total lie.
So literally, our friend, I should say.
Our friend. Okay.
Yes, our friend was suggested to me on Instagram. Is what it was. I just happened to click follow. It wasn't like I looked for this person. So that's all it is. And then your other best friend, our best friend, she,
What is this communist Russia?
Yeah.
we just, I mean, I have a high charisma. We'll just say that. All right.
Your charisma's okay.
Sure, Rachel. Sure, Rachel.
Yeah.
It's not to boast or brag. It's just the truth. That's all it is. It's just the truth. So, I mean, look, don't worry. Okay. It's not like I'm replacing you.
No, he's literally trying to replace me, guys. He really is. It's like he's trying to act all like nice and innocent here because there's other people listening, but you should see our conversations on Facebook.
Rachel, you think your mic is being recorded right now? You think it's actually working? You think you're going to be on the podcast? This is all dead air right now.
Wow. Well,
It's fine. Again, when we all show up to the tattoo shop together,
it's gonna get dubbed by Rosie's voice. Just
oh my god!
So and they were like, "Didn't he tell you in the podcast last night?" Like, yeah, I told her, but she still was like, "Whatever, Aaron." Okay.
Oh my god!
So
he doesn't know where it's at. He doesn't even know what city it's in.
Sure. I don't know what city it's in.
What city am I getting the tattoo?
I'm not gonna dox you right here on the
podcast. You can tell the city. It's fine.
On the 100th episode where we got hundreds of people watching right now. Why would I do that? Sheesh. I forgot to introduce the chat, everybody. The chat is a big part of our podcast here. We got J-Lab King Chris. Oh, it's the Rocketeer is in. Hey, haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Or they will.
How the hell are you?
It's a him.
So yeah. So that's where we're at with the tattoo situation.
I like your segue away from the tattoos now.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll pick it back up with the pictures tomorrow when we get our tattoos.
Okay, cool. Can't wait to see you there. What do you guys have going on? Are you guys getting, besides Aaron getting a tattoo, Steven, what are you up to?
Yeah, it's all on Steven now. Because I mean, you know what I'm doing.
Apparently, you're getting a tattoo. That's weird.
Oh, you're going to join us too. You're going to get a Lord of the Rings.
Oh, am I?
Tattoo?
No, Jesus Christ! No. Why would I ruin this perfection already?
Oh my god!
By soiling this beautiful skin with images of things I'd probably actually just want to replace and be done with it after I got it. So I get bad buyer's remorse. You know what I mean? I'm like, I shouldn't have got that. I should have.
Can't relate, man. Can't relate.
I do that all the time. So
really, there's not one thing you ever purchased that you like, man, I wish I didn't purchase that.
I mean, sometimes, but not like Steven saying like, oh, he gets really bad buyer's remorse. I'm like, no, let's spend money. Let's go.
That just means you're bad with money.
No, I still have money.
Oh,
I just also like buying things.
Excuse me, Elon. Jesus. Fucking Jeff Bezos over here.
Oh my god, the Lex Luthor.
Well,
you can't think of any more billionaires.
Some house updates, people. The podcast now is going from weekly to bi-weekly because we'll be getting more streaming done, basically. Monday, Wednesday, Friday on twitch.tv/before you log off. If you're listening to the podcast right now at home and not joining us live and interacting with us like everybody else in the chat room, you're missing half of the show. You should be out here live every other Friday now. Every other Friday. Yeah, I'm going to get used to saying that. Every other Friday, 7:30, PTSD. Yep, that's what I'm going with.
PTSD? You just freak out? Freak out live?
Yeah,
so, okay, we're streaming. Oh, God.
Sorry, we're in California for you East Coasters. I know it's late. Think of it like Saturday Night Live, except for a bunch of less skits.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kenan Thompson's over there and Bobby Moynihan's over there. Is he still on SNL?
He's not. He left. He left a long time ago.
J-Lab just in chat just said half the show in chat is just roasting Rachel. Join us.
It's not. They love Rachel. They love Rachel. Almost as much as they love our fourth member, of course, Intern Beth. Intern Beth is a pillar to the BYLO household, I would say. And as you guys can see, it's the first time Beth decided to take her glasses off, feeling a little more comfortable. You guys are missing all the visuals on there, too. She gets a little more comfortable the longer we go. 100 episodes in, and, you know, who knows what she'll be wearing next. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Ew, Beth.
All right, so one of our goals for our next 100 episodes is get HR, obviously.
Wow.
Make an HR department.
That's Jerry's department.
No,
Yes.
oh my God, the most poorly run HR department ever then.
No,
he's been
he knows
voted
what
in by
you
the
shouldn't
people.
say.
Yeah.
Because he
Wow.
said them first.
Because he said it
know?
already.
Gotcha.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha. Just do the opposite of what Jerry does. Got it.
Yeah. And then he'll document all the new stuff that that comes in as well.
Oh my God, I've never heard that one.
But like I said, we're going to be playing a lot more games. We have a big one coming up. This will be a segue into that one. We're going to do next week. We're going to do our kind of both. So the Fallout 76 and Sea of Thieves, but that's going to lead into Friday where we're going to be playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I, for one, am extremely stoked about this game. Steve and Jerry and I last night were watching some kind of behind the scenes gameplay stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, this thing looks freaking amazing. Rachel, you should have been with us, first of all.
I didn't get the invite, man.
I'm looking at my phone right now saying, "Hey, Rachel, where are you?"
Wait, you need to send me screenshots because I don't see it.
Said Rachel,
Wow.
emergency. Where are you? Important
She was
news.
like, "Guys, Thursday night wrestling's on. I can't watch." Jeez.
Wow,
I was
I
like, oh
did.
That's not what happened.
okay, because you haven't been subconsciously doing all these wrestling gifs and memes and stuff like that lately, huh?
I only did 2 wrestling gifts,
Mm.
right? It was like it was the commentators and the you just made the list.
Then why did you call me crying when we found out the news that Scott Hall died? R.I.P.
Damn.
I did. Okay, no, that is a lie because Steven posted that.
No,
I have
Rachel,
said
he actually died.
Yeah, no, he did, which is actually very sad. But he messaged the group, and I was like, "Who is that? I have no idea. Is that Little Nips from the video?"
Wow. First of all, no.
I only
it's
know the
not
names that
Little
I made
Nips.
up. I don't know their actual names.
The Rocketeer said, "Wait, BYLO is a network." Yes, we have other podcasts associated with this whole network here. That you can check out on our Spotify and also on our Twitter. I think we link them all there as well.
Yeah, we have what is it? Hello Insomnia, which is the one that Steven, Galen, and Jerry run. It's like murder mystery type of things, right?
Yep. We basically anything spooky, macabre, and mysterious.
Yeah, and then we also have Shit We've Read, which is another podcast run by Oblivion people. It's kind of like a book club type of thing.
Which they actually just reached out to me and scheduled me to do another episode in September.
Nice.
They're scheduling out the whole year, which is crazy.
They're so much more organized than us.
Yeah, they're way more organized.
Well, they're professionals. They're professionals. We're more like
amateurs.
chaotic neutral. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true of us.
I have been keeping up with JLap in our Discord with his rewatching and listening of our podcast BYLO Watch, where he's going over the show, his Dark Material, and then listening to an episode. And I'm kind of like skimming through certain ones to kind of keep up to where he's listening to while he's chatting. It's great stuff for the morning.
It's good stuff. That's a good podcast. You and I forget your co-host's name.
Emma?
That's it. That's the one.
No, that's not
Wow.
it. That's not it.
She's
Wow.
yes.
It's the other one,
yes.
right?
Irma, yes. She's,
Oh my God.
She's very kind.
The Rocketeer also says, "Dang, you guys should get an in-house Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles podcast." Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles podcast, like
Yeah, Rocketeer, he actually does a podcast about that.
oh, we just watch all the different iterations of TMNT. Is that what happens? I don't know.
I think so. I don't watch the show, so I don't listen to the podcast. I'm sorry, Rocketeer.
First of all, it's 3 movies. How dare you?
First of all, it's only
Yeah.
one movie. The other ones can be
It's 3
forgotten.
movies. How
They're all
fucking
turtles.
dare you? How dare
Yes.
you?
Number one still holds up. I don't care what anybody says. Even though it came out in like 1989, it still holds up to this day. It is a great movie, great
a good
story,
movie.
great acting.
Yeah.
Number two, kind of slides.
How
Kind of
dare you?
slides.
How dare you?
Kind of slides.
You.
You know why? You know whose fault
Yeah.
it is? Again, it's the parents. Because the parents were the ones that were like protesting about the turtles using weapons in the movie. So if you watch part 2 of the movies, you'll see they don't use their weapons. Yeah.
They don't
Fun
need to
fact.
when they got sweet ass fucking karate moves.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
You're
So,
stupid.
and then
Oh my
number
God.
3, don't even get me started on that whack piece of garbage.
Wow, time travel, man.
Yeah,
Right.
and
Right.
and we're done. That's how you know it's bad.
Time travel, man.
Wait. To like go back to our like was it our podcast notes? I forget the words. I don't know how to speak English right
The
now.
thing that you wrote.
Yeah, the thing I wrote.
Mm.
So I feel like we kind of glossed over just like a few things in our gaming stream for
Mhm.
next week. So we are actually going to put out like a little Twitter poll on Sunday for either 76 or Sea of Thieves. So make sure to hop onto our Twitter for that because that'll be our Monday stream. And then Wednesday we're going to be doing a special BYLO Battle Royale Sims edition. This is something that I worked on like a long time ago, and we're just now finally doing it. So it's going to be have a bunch of like mods where basically we have like everybody in the BYLO like network. They're created and there's like a little coliseum, and we're going to turn on the violence mod and see what the winners are. So come and take your place your bets for that.
I think that one, because we're all going to be on camera on that one, right? I have to make a
Yeah.
new overlay or whatever. So
You can make it be like those little like boxes or whatever, or was it like the I'm trying to think of the word where like commentators they sit at and everything.
Yeah, they're just the announce table.
yeah, announcing table.
Yeah, the announce table. I was thinking of like like Bert and Ernie or like the little puppets or whatever. They're like sitting in like the
yeah, you're talking
old
about
guys, I
the
guess.
2 old
Oh, the
guys.
theater boxes.
yeah the theater
Yeah.
boxes. I was almost thinking like that. That'd be kind of cool.
What's their
Okay,
name?
okay. Is Emma going to join you? No.
She could if she wants to, but I think she might be busy with her own stream.
Yeah.
She beat Aaron during BYLO Watch. Yeah, you should probably make sure that's recorded and never deleted off the internet because that will be used in the trial in the future.
The ongoing trial.
Terrible.
Just remember. Never
Every time
forget.
she hits you in the movie theater, every time she calls you a bad name, beats you.
So yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, everybody. It's a game
Yeah,
made
on Friday's stream.
by the people that did Borderlands. 4 players co-op. Gearbox, thank you. 4 players co-op, D&D themed, randomized weapons from grimoires because there's magic in the book. Magic in the game. Melee weapons are all randomized and distributed when you beat enemies, and of course guns, hundreds of guns, thousands, maybe millions.
Bazillion guns.
And you can choose from 6 different classes, which I think is dope. And so here's the other thing, Rachel, because you didn't see this. So
No, I didn't see any of it.
Not only can you choose from 6 different classes, but you can also customize the look of your character with different races as well.
Ooh, okay.
So it's not just human, but they had fish person, orcs, what else? Like elves.
Do you get to like fully customize it, or is there just like a standard like, oh, this is a female elf, this is like male elf, or like do you get a fully
customized?
Ooh, okay, all right, I love it. I love it.
And it's not just the weapons you can pick up on this one too. You can pick up different gear that are cosmetic things to look different, so your outfits could look different, and you can mix and match different gear on you. So like it's real in depth. That's customization.
I love that. I love like little like added detail just to make you feel more immersive in a game. I ate that shit up. I love it.
Even more so, you can pick your personality. So whenever your character is in cutscenes and stuff like that, depending on the personality you pick, that's kind of like the voice actor you'll have that'll act it out like that.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Part of the video.
Yeah, no, I'll we can watch it after the whatchamacallit, after the stream, but I'll show you that one. That one is That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty dope.
Do you guys have like a rough idea of what you kind of want to make your character look like or be like in the game? Like, same with like class.
I think I just know the class that I am going to choose. I don't know about the look yet.
Me neither. I got to see the looks or what my options are for the looks, but I know the class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What class?
I'm going with the one that's like a paladin type of thing.
It's like Clawbreaker or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I wish we had more visuals for you guys on the stream, but the stuff is out there. You guys can go Google it.
You're basically Thor with that hammer, and then you can like call it back. It was pretty dope. Dope little skin.
Nice. I'll probably end up like doing like some sort of healer or ranger class.
They definitely have a ranger class, but I haven't seen a healer because that's what I was telling them last night too.
They
I
have
was
to
like,
have a healer. There's no way.
I don't know. Maybe they want to be all about action.
Unless they're gonna sneak it, and there's like healing properties and maybe some of the other classes that we don't, because we didn't see like a tree system with. We know that there is one, but I haven't seen like any details on the like tree specs and skill points and things like that. So there very well may be like something like that in either like a ranger class or magic class or something. So we'll see when the game comes out though.
Yeah.
So, Drew and the TARDIS, thank you for the congratulations on our 100th episode. I'm glad that you're here in the chat today, sir. So what was the other thing? I think all that detail though, Rachel, that they got rid of, I mean, that they're adding in, sorry. They got rid of your original type of open world for Borderlands style. So like in the old games, you played the first one, so you know that it was kind of open world. You go anywhere, and then there's like different biomes depending on where you go. And this one, there's like a board map because you're playing D&D. You're with Tiny Tina. You're playing D&D, and you move your avatar characters around the map to go to different zones, and then it's kind of an open level type of thing that you go to. So
I'm actually totally okay with that.
Yeah, I am too. Actually, that it didn't look bad at all.
It's cool. I mean, it kind of makes it a little like almost linear in a sense, but then I feel like it's still going to be open like Borderlands, where like you go to like the areas and then the maps are like still pretty huge, like the environment, like where to roam and stuff per like cave or like the Arathi Highlands, if you remember that area from Borderlands 1.
I do.
Yeah, like how open it was, but then you can just branch off into like another area. So I feel like that's just going to be another way for the characters to like traverse the lands and get different types of environmental stuff. And the cool thing was like while you're playing the game and like progressing through the story, like the video we were watching said like a soda will fall onto the map, that little map where your characters will walk around, and Tiny Tina will write it into the story. So when you play the game, you have to get around a giant stream of like this like orange river, which is made out of soda in the game, and like Cheetos and stuff like that, like weird shit.
It'd be cool to see what they other surprises like that what they'll do in the game. And I wonder if there's like, because they were like it's kind of a level of story. So you have the characters playing, which the Rocketeer pointed out, Bunkers and Badasses. They're playing that game, which is D&D. Then you have the board level game, and then you have the first person aspect game inside there. So it's kind of like three like levels of detail in the gaming world. No idea on like the length and how long the game is. I'm expecting like a minimum of maybe 20 hours. What do you think? What do you think, Rachel? Like, how long do you think this is going to take? Because like for stream wise, how many streams do you think we'll do in this one?
How long was like Borderlands 1 again?
I don't even remember how long that one was. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, because like it's not going to be like as open world, but it's like a linear story where like sections are kind of open world. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be like at least a couple weeks of us playing it, or at least I know, because I feel like for us, we tend to like explore a lot too, and we goof around. Like we don't just do like just stick to story missions. So I could just see us
Mhm.
messing around in the game. So I'd probably say like 2.5 weeks of actual streaming.
Oh yeah.
I
No,
can
we
see that.
definitely get sidetracked with side missions and
Yeah, and then me with my great driving skills, like driving you guys around, totally
I
not
didn't even see
crashing all
that
the time.
actually. That
oh,
that
Oh, really?
yeah, that's one thing did you see anything that looked like
oh,
yeah, I don't remember seeing any vehicles. Maybe that's another thing that they took out.
No, also I'm Rachel driving then.
Oh man.
I mean, it's
Okay.
got to have it though. It's Borderlands.
I mean,
Unless
does it
they
have to have it?
switched it, unless they switched it out for that over the top map where your characters are running around. That board
Cra-
map.
Rocketeer said how long to beat, says 22 hours for Borderlands 1. King Chris says he thinks about 30 hours plus. And then Jayla said, I've seen more pretty bad driving, so Rachel can't be that bad. Well,
I mean, you should have seen us play Borderlands 1 then.
that was so long ago, too. I don't
Wow,
even
I
remember us
remember the
streaming
times
that.
I remember the times because I care about us hanging out. You know, it's fine.
Okay.
No, but we didn't stream that. No, that
Yeah, we
was
did. We streamed it.
Ryan. Did
I
we?
don't remember
Remember
streaming
us-
it.
Oh, I 100% remember
Yeah.
streaming it.
Oh.
We just played so many games. It's hard. It all just blends together.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. But I
Well,
like
played
this.
it like 4 times. So
That was the first time I played it, so that's why I remember.
I like doing these kind of narrative games because we do a lot of like survival games, which are fun, definitely fun. But like when we play Sea of Thieves, I really like the story mission stuff. Which actually, why haven't
Those
we
are my
just
favorite parts.
why haven't we done any of those? We're in the middle of a story right now on the what's the ferryman
Thieves?
guy? Yeah, on Sea of Thieves.
The ferryman, I thought we were all done with it.
I didn't
We're
think we were halfway, and then
second one,
Jerry
we're
had to
halfway.
leave.
Oh, that's because we haven't had Jerry on our team since then, really, right? And
You
then
mean
when he
last
did
stream?
join, well, last time we wanted to check out the new stuff that just came out. That's why we didn't do the story.
the
It was still
Forte.
fun. It was still good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did
love
2
the forts.
forts.
And the
We got into a
music was
battle
so
with
good.
another one. Yeah, the music is good. If you guys haven't played that update for Sea of Thieves, that one is a really good update.
Yeah.
They do a great job.
And then the Reapers that came, so like our ship was just like, it was stationed, it wasn't moving, and they couldn't sink us. They sucked.
They truly
Unsinkable.
did suck. They truly
Yeah,
did suck.
we got them. We got them in the end. Our ship did not look pretty, but we got them.
So after that one, we'll be jumping into another game, Wildlands. I can't wait to play that one with Rachel for sure.
I keep
Go-
forgetting what Wildlands is, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Ghost Recon, right?
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Yeah.
Make sure, because I think there is a game called Wildlands out there.
Is
It's
there?
like something else. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ghost Recon. It's like PUBG, right?
No.
Kind of like where it's like open, like you're fighting like other people and like shooting them, or is there like NPCs that you're fighting?
No, ma'am. It
I mean,
is.
NPCs. Yeah, we're fighting all NPCs.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
that's
reason
a little
why the reason why I like this one because I'm and we'll get to it at the end of the next topic that we're going to talk about because I really want to kind of talk about the co-op aspect, but I like when we play co-op games, the ones that are real co-op games, in my opinion, you get into a role, Rachel, and you'll you'll play very well in that role. And I want to see how you play in this role when we're going into like a war game type of situation, because you can play like you'll get your own play style, like you will. And I just want to see like how it'll evolve and stuff like that. Cause I know you do like when we play Smite, you do ADC. So you're doing like damage character. When we've played,
Overwatch. That
I don't know what you do in Overwatch. What do you do in Overwatch?
I attack, like I'm either like Mei, which is DPS, or I play as like Mercy or Anna, which is a healer. I go back and forth.
So there are healer classes in Ghost Recon. You can go
All right.
you can go healer.
If it's like Apex, I just do whatever because I'm terrible at like open world battle royale type of games where you're playing against other people. I just freeze and I always die. I rarely get any kills.
No, this is gonna be. I'm trying. Have you played a tactical shooter?
Maybe like way back in the day, but I literally can't remember. They're just not like the ones I like to play most. Like I don't know. No. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with no.
This is just like us versus PvE
Yeah.
story stuff. So it's like I don't think you'll be panicking that much unless you're
No, I'll be fine with that. I don't know why. I just panic when it's like actual people being the other people I have to kill. If it's like a computer, it's totally fine. Like I'm fine with that.
I get that. I get that with Sea of Thieves. Whenever we're in an intense like
Panic,
battle,
yeah.
like after it's over, I'll get lightheaded.
Yeah.
Good
It's
lord.
just it's anxiety, it's the stress, Aaron.
I'll get really lightheaded, and then that's why like 1 week we were like, oh, we're playing Sea of Thieves. I was like, oh fuck, because I just like just getting fucking exhausted, like mentally trying to kill people.
So like when we went after those guys for like about an hour, you were probably like dead by the end.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't know. I think it's more of like an anxiety of being attacked randomly.
Oh, you're not like expecting it? Yeah. It like catches you off guard.
Yeah. So like when we went to go attack, like when we chased the people that attacked us like right off the bat in the game, I was excited.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, fuck this. They're going to die. That was it. Like that was my mindset. But like whenever we have like a shit ton of treasure and then we get blindsided, like that's what like kills me. Because like in my head, it's just like afterwards I get so exhausted. The stress levels get too high.
But you know,
like,
you did go with the Reapers last time though. You did really good because like they like ran out of like options. They didn't know what to do, so they ended up like trying to ram their ship into us. And so you just like got the cannons and you loaded like 10 cannons into their ship.
Yeah, it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
I think they thought we were out of stuff, and so were they. And because like we were downstairs repairing, and then we had the guy on board and we killed him, and then the homeboy just charged us, and I was like, "You're right in front of me. I got 10 cannonballs locked and loaded. Here we go." Fucking lit them up. It was great. It was
Watch
great.
out for Steven's balls.
Yeah, they're heavy. Like can't wear underpants.
Moving right along from that.
Don't fit. You know what I mean?
Moving right along from that one.
Big old cast iron balls. You know what I mean?
What's next? We got yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday they showed off a 14-minute trailer for the Harry Potter game. Sony surprisingly did it as if it was just their exclusive game, but it wasn't. It's going to be pretty much on everything, right? Cool.
I just watched it, but I don't remember. I don't want to say something wrong.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
They did that Sony event, so I don't know if
I can
like PC and stuff.
So I mean I've read the books and watched the movies, but I wouldn't be like I'm the biggest Harry Potter fan. I think
it's PlayStation 4, Series X, S, Switch.
If you say PC, then just everything.
And I actually don't see PC on here.
Really?
Oh yeah,
just
Microsoft Windows.
Microsoft Windows. There you go. Yeah, it's just going to be on everything. Yeah. I think they do the smart thing when you do with any licensed project, anything. If it's a Marvel licensed one, if it's a Naruto licensed one, whatever. If it's a licensed world and universe that's been created, all you have to do is just set it in an open world and then throw a bunch of things from that universe inside there. And that's what they do in this one, you know? So, you know, it's nothing. I wouldn't say it's, we were talking a little bit about it last night. Like it looks, the game graphically looks impressive.
Yeah, it looks really good. I like how you can actually like customize your own character too. It's like another like addition. Like you can make yourself be in the game, which I think is kind of cool.
Have you? Because we had this discussion. I remember having this discussion with Emma a long time ago. I'm always on the side of I would rather create my character and play in the world than actually play as a character in that world. Like,
yeah, it's more personal.
Yeah. I feel like the only game where I don't try to customize it and make it feel like I'm in the game is Mass Effect. I just go with the default because I want to be Shepard. I don't want to be me in that game.
Why not? You don't want to be you?
No, I want to be Commander Shepard, and I go with the default, the girl with like the short red hair and everything. Yeah,
Nah, he was a
good
black
classic.
dude. He
Yeah,
was a
and
black dude,
I
military
and
shave, all that.
Hmm.
I think I maybe slightly changed some of the default characters' features, like in the
Yeah,
first one, like slightly.
I think I just like
And like
slightly tweaked it, but
after the second and third one, I just went with whatever it looked like,
mhm.
and I was fine with it actually. So
Yeah. But yeah, for like Harry Potter game, I really like that they added that because like, I used to play like was it the original Harry Potter games that were based off the movies when they came out. They look really terrible, like like the pixelated like Hagrid from those games. Yeah, it
the one where
yeah.
his face is all like cubed and
Yeah, he's just
like
like some weird trapezoid shape and everything, and they just painted it to look like Hagrid. It's terrible, but I used to play that game and watching the gameplay, it actually looks really similar, like how you solve the puzzles, how you cast the spells, like do duels, like it's very reminiscent of like the old Harry Potter games, except it feels like more open world. And I saw something in the actual gameplay where you can find this weird room with like this house elf that helps you out and everything. And you could go into it and it looks like it's like own little world and you can build like a magical house and have pets. And I'm like, that feels really weird to have for a Hogwarts game, but I like building, so I'm all for it.
But see, it feels like and right to your next point on this one, it feels like that's a missed opportunity. I
Yeah.
I don't think I will ever understand the single player crowd anymore at this stage in my gaming life because and I know when it turned. It's right whenever I was playing Oblivion for the first time and I was doing all this cool things, getting these cool items, these cool weapons and stuff like that. And I was online. I think I was talking to some old friends of ours that we used to. I don't even know how we met them. Their gamer tags were After Five and Shizda U, and we would just sit in chat rooms talking with these two girls from Canada, and
Mhm.
I remember I was in like as if we were on Discord, like when we sit and talk on Discord. We were sitting and talking, and I was playing not Skyrim, Oblivion, and they were playing Call of Duty at the time. And I was like, this is cool. Look at this. Look at that. And then when you realize they can't see any of this stuff, this is all just me looking at this stuff. I was like, okay, so then it's not even, I can't show my friends these things, these cool things I'm doing. Like, that's kind of boring to me. So when we get modes or little things like that, like I understand the fan service that it gives you, but then it's just like, all right, this is all I got. And if I'm not a streamer, or I don't post things online, then it's all for the army of one. Like that's it. Like I got nobody that I want to share this moment with at all.
you're sharing it with
Yeah, no, I'm kind of the same way. Like unless like I specifically want to go through like a certain story and actually like I don't know, play through it, I'd rather just do multiplayer. Like I don't really like doing solo anymore. Even when
So
I play Sims, I play Sims on Discord and have like another friend like play with me, almost kind of like a virtual LAN party of us playing Sims together. So
but then even in Sims, you can like upload your builds. You can show
yeah.
the other world what you've done. They can download it. That's
Mhm.
another
There's
way
a
to share
community
yeah, there's a community
share
around
the
there.
Yeah.
game. That's cool.
Like I'm like I think that for a game set in a world that has a community inside of it, why not have multiplayer on there? Like why not have even if you wanted to do the GTA route, you have GTA and then you have GTA Online. Both of those two games, great offline. If you want to play the single player, you could do a whole bunch of stuff on there. Great online. Bunch of stuff you can do on there as well, right? Same thing with Red Dead Redemption. Great single player. You can hop online, do some more stuff with other people. Like you can have both. So I don't know why we still have this era of we're going to do these big open world detailed games, but exclude them to one person. Like, and it really had me thinking with like Dead Soul or not Dead Souls. What's the Elden Ring?
Elden Ring, yeah.
Right? Everybody's giving this really high praise and stuff like that. If that's the new bar, why would anybody go under it? It's open world. It's multiplayer. There's a bunch of detail in it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Why?
even Pokemon, Like they're creating like their first like full like open world Pokemon game. Like they're even doing that now.
So it's like, why are we? I don't know. I don't know why the revert back to kind of like 2012. You know,
Bro, did you just pull out a freaking magic wand?
I think you did.
no,
You nerd.
That is a paint.
Are you
that
gonna
is
do a Kadabra?
paintbrush. This is a paintbrush.
Whatever, bro.
You
He
hold
sets
it like
his
a
wand
wand.
down and grabs the paintbrush.
This is a paintbrush. It's always
He's like,
has
I'm not
been.
really into Harry Potter or anything, but you
I'm
know.
not
This
Harry
is-
Potter stan, but I
Trust
do
me.
own a wand.
It's Naruto over Harry Potter all day, people. Harry
Okay,
Potter's
I
just rip
actually
off
have
of
to-
Naruto.
Says the guy from Hogsmeade. I don't
No.
know. Is that a place
Wow.
in Harry Potter? I
It
can't.
is. It
Okay,
is.
yeah. All right.
What were you gonna say though, Rachel, about Naruto over Harry Potter?
I was gonna say, I think at this point, like just like how Harry Potter kind of has evolved, like, cause like originally when the books came out, I was like, yeah, awesome. But when they did like, you know, like extended stuff with Fantastic Beasts and then just J.K. Rowling adding in her like bullshit stuff, like continuously, like them in their bathrooms, I'm like, you know what? I like the nostalgia of Harry Potter. I don't know how much I would like it now if I was going into it. I don't think I'd have that same type of love. But Naruto, I'm rewatching that, and even though all the women are written so terribly, it's still such a great show. They're all
Talking
written
about-
terribly. They are all
Sakura
written
is
so
a strong,
bad.
independent, whoa man.
Who's just obsessed with Sasuke and will throw away everything for a shitty man who leaves her pregnant.
Are you telling me you've never met somebody that's done that or that would do that?
Yeah, but like if that's like the only example
Realism.
of like a strong character and all the other characters they like if they're female they absolutely do nothing. Like we just watched the part where unfortunately Asuma passed away and everything, he got killed, and so Shikamaru makes his plan to go fight them, right? He's like, yeah, so I made this plan. Choji, Ino, Kakashi, come with me. Ino did absolutely shit. She literally stood there and just said, are you okay? Like she didn't fight, she didn't engage with any of them whatsoever, and I think she barely did any healing. And
I
I'm
will
just like, I feel like
1,000%
such
give
a
you
mess.
Ino. You can erase
Yeah.
Ino from the whole show, and she wouldn't have.
Oh, you give her something more, and then like
haven't
I
done
know, I just
anything.
felt like most of the women in there, they either wrote them as like hot messes or just obsessed with a boy. Like those were the only two archetypes that they had for women in that show.
What about fan lady?
Tamari,
Tamari.
that is like the one exception, but they barely give her screen time too.
What about
What-
Tsunade?
Hot mess. She's always drunk and gambling and losing money.
I know
I
plenty
mean,
of women
just
like
kind of
that.
sounds like you.
I'm not saying there's
I know plenty of men like that too.
I'm not saying like there's not people like that, but in comparison to all the well-written like male characters and how much screen time they get and how much they're in action in comparison to the female characters in Naruto, it's the female characters are incredibly like not as well developed as the men.
Well, I think you're gonna get that from a male writer.
Yeah.
You know, there's
But
not
it's
too
very
many.
extreme with Naruto in comparison to a lot of other stuff out there. That's all. That was the only point I was trying to make.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know like the Japanese social norms, but I'm pretty sure that plays into effect.
If
Yeah,
you look at their
always.
anime, it's kind of on par. Like think
Yeah.
about all the anime that they have and their women characters. That's kind of the bar. You know, scantily clad, dressed. You know, I'm trying to think of one where there isn't like that. I guess the only example I can think of is maybe early Bleach, when it was just Ichigo and Rukia, because Rukia wasn't like that. She's not that type of character. But then they went ahead and introduced Orihime, and then you got
I mean, or he made.
you just got giant boobs. Is
She was useful. She had
Was
a
she?
really good
Was
time
she?
reversing
Was she?
technique.
Yeah, sure.
She
was.
saved Ichigo's ass.
She was. She
Now
was.
we're going to weeb territory.
Oh
You
yes,
started
welcome
more
to
weeb territory.
yeah. Because I'm trying to think what else was what I don't know One Piece, so I don't know those characters. I'm thinking
I
of
don't
the
know,
big
that's it.
ones. Dragon Ball Z, there are no women.
There's a few, but like they're non-existent really.
I think they're placeholders for other artists to be like, oh, something else goes here. So let me just draw this character.
Pretty
real
much.
quick.
Like my favorite character from Dragon Ball and everything was I think her name was Lunch, or something like that. She had like the blonde hair. She sneezed, and then her hair would turn blue. and she has like a bipolar type of personality.
She was in for like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, I liked her. I thought she was a cool character. But
Okay.
yeah, like I was just gonna say, like they had her in there, totally just like I don't know. I feel like she could have been a really cool character in more episodes. And then like what is it? The creator, when he was in an interview, somebody brought her up, and he's like, "Who is that? Who?"
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like the focus is always on the male characters.
Yeah. It's a man's world. So where are we at? Oh yeah. So no co-op in the game, and
Unfortunately,
I don't
missed
really.
opportunity.
Yeah, I'm just kind of over on that really. But you know, if you're not gonna buy it, don't buy it. If you don't want to support, that's totally fine. If you're gonna buy it, you know, have fun. I'm just.
If it's on Game Pass, I'll play it.
I said
Yeah,
that
that's
too.
fair.
I said that too,
Yeah.
but I'm sitting at with Guardians of the Galaxy already downloaded, and I haven't touched it at all.
Yeah, no, that's like pretty much me with all my games too. But I feel like if I had time to actually like play it, I would play this one, but only if I had like with Game Pass, since I'm already paying for that. Because I don't want to spend extra money to support terrible people if I can
Yeah.
avoid it if possible.
Mm,
But the game looks very good.
Go ahead. Say it might not be very good.
Oh yeah,
I think it looks pretty good for the
Steven-
gameplay.
Well, because
No,
Steven was looking up history, and actually he has a point. Go ahead, because
So
Yeah.
I was looking at the developer and then the like was it the publisher and stuff, and like all the games that they've come out with have been like terrible like mobile games, and then
Oh, really?
like oh god, what was it like? Part of the studio that merged with I think is Avalanche made nothing but Harry Potter mobile games. Then the games that the previous Avalanche studio did, like their best known game was like Tack and the Power of Juju
you remember that game?
from way back when, which
No,
I
you don't,
think
do
they
you?
were like all right, like
Oh.
kids games, but they weren't very like great. Like all the games just going back down the list weren't good at all. And there was a lot of track, like 25 to Life was on there, and it's like that game sucked ass.
That
I
was
remember
supposed to
selling
be like
that.
a Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
rip off, and it just flopped. Like they have a list of flops. That's why it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
believe like what they're doing. Tack and the Power. How do you not know Tack and the Power? Juju Rachel says the Rocketeer.
I was
So,
about to reply in chat. I'm very sorry, but it
but here's the
sounds
thing:
familiar.
she's not missing anything. She's not missing any. Tack and the Power Juju
Yeah.
was mediocre at best. People,
it's not Jack and Daxter. It's not Ratchet.
I played Jack and
Clank.
Daxter.
Those franchises are still around.
that's
Tack
what it
had like
tried
a small
to be.
TV show and then disappeared.
Yeah, it was trying to be Jack and Daxter, is what it was trying to be, because
Oh.
it came out around that time. I remember that at GameStop because I remember in the PS2 bargain bin section always like it just sat there, and it was just like okay, people would pick it up. Nah, I don't want Tack and the
It
Power.
was
of
usually
Juju.
back within 7 days.
Yeah, like
Is
it's
it-
not one of those
yeah.
games.
Yeah, it wasn't a keeper. And like their list, so this is like their major game. What was it? It's like 7-year gap, right?
Yeah,
And so I'm just worried about it. Like I don't know. It could be a phenomenal game, and I hope it is for the people that are fans of this series and want to like, have a Harry Potter experience, whatever. I hope it's good for them, but I'm just like I'm not gonna put my money
and
on it.
I wouldn't have listened to any of that if I had never bought Andromeda and saw how bad developers that don't know what they're really doing could screw up a game whenever they get a big franchise on their hands. So, because Andromeda looked good to me when they first showed it in trailers, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to. This is my Mass Effect. I'm about to go back into this world." And Game of the Year, I called it, and it did not get Game of the hour. So,
But once they fixed all the bugs, you did say it was better. And a lot of people I
Yeah.
know said they do really like the game as long as you don't compare it to the original trilogy, which is really hard to do, which is
it's
very hard to do.
Of the same name, Sorry.
Yeah, same name, same like universe.
And same look. Like if you look at, I mean, I got the same alien races around me. Like it's hard not to compare Mario 1 and Mario 3 when everything is basically the same. I got Goombas, I got Mario, I got Fire Flowers. I'm sorry, I got to compare it because it's the same universe. So developers are very important, though. The developers and who's making it and how talented they are with that properties are very important. So I think this will be a grand test for this studio, and you know we will see.
It's definitely a test. And if they come out strong and it's a good one, then there'll probably be a name to look out for their next game. But as of right now, their history is not looking so good. So it's just like these are a bunch of games that didn't really, spark anything, didn't pick up or sell well. They're constantly like riddled with problems and issues. So I'm hoping for the best, but I'm not holding my breath, and it's not going to be a day one buy for me. It's wait and see.
I can do without. Let's go on to the next one. Because I know, Rachel, you're very excited about this game. This was like your favorite game of all time, and I feel like we should do a special stream where we all watch Rachel play this game from the beginning to the end. Dead Space is coming out with a remake, everybody, in 2023. And if you don't know what Dead Space is,
try not to laugh right now with all the lies you just said.
What are you talking about? I tell nothing but truths.
Okay.
I tell nothing but truths. The old classic from back in the day, and I know that I played that. I think it was like 2008 when that thing came out.
Yes.
It's going to get finally, I'm guessing, like a 4K upgrade remastered edition. It's the space horror game where you play as, like, I think an engineer that goes to investigate some strange goings on in a space station. Yeah. You said you played this one before, Rachel?
So when I used to stream back in the day, I was playing through it, and when did I stop playing? I think I stopped playing like in 2017 or something like that. And it literally gave me so much anxiety. I think I got halfway through the game and I was like, I don't know if I could keep playing. Like I had to stop because like, even though like it was, 10 years later, it's still, the graphics are really good and still really terrifying. At least like for the first time you're playing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It still holds
feel
up.
you on the feeling like, anxiety and stuff. I guess that's what the game is supposed to do to you. Like it's meant for that. Yeah. So
there's definitely a lot of really great clips from the stream that are still on my my stream, like my Twitch page and everything. So if you ever want to use that for TikToks, go for it.
Oh, I'll find them.
I'm sure you will.
You should have never said that.
No, they're actually really good though.
Here's the thing, Rachel. Ever since you've joined BYLO, I have felt like it's a personal goal of myself to help you improve in these fears that you have from certain things, whether it be spiders or
I'm never getting over that. Fuck that.
We'll get you over that. Or if it's Dead Space. So I think we need to revisit this game, right? I think we need to revisit this game where you playing this game all the way through, right on stream, so you have the collective, not just me. You have the collective of the chat, the people, Steven, Beth, Strider, King Chris, J-Lab, everybody.
Oh my God. I will agree to this if we could all hang out in person and play it. And so if somebody dies and we switch off the controllers to the next person, so we're taking turns. That's not all on me.
I'm with it. I'm with it. We will, but we have to do it in like it has to be settings. Like it has to be dark. We have to create the mood of scary, like around and stuff like that. And if we can find some way to get like a portable surround sound system. All
right. Well, I mean, like I have my streaming room. I have cool lights. We can set all the lights very dim and put like red lights and everything. So it's extra spooky.
You got the demons in there with the cats.
I do. There's one right over there right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steven?
How dare you
Steven?
say that to Opal?
Steven, I think your mic went out, sir. Yeah, he's miming. Steven will be back
Yeah.
soon, everybody, I guess.
Technical difficulties. Oh, I hear
JLab said-
something.
I hear
I hear a lot
a
of feedback.
truck going through.
Yeah.
Yep, nope, you're still not with us.
Okay.
No, I can hear you.
There you go. Now he left. So
There's so many Rachels.
yeah, so many Rachels.
Hello.
There
Hi.
you go,
Welcome
sir.
back, my
There
dude.
you go.
Sorry, I had to leave. You know what's weird is that this shit just hella like fucking glitched out. My whole computer did. That was kind of scary looking.
Mhm.
I thought it was just a stream because it was over Aaron's stream feed on Discord.
Yeah, no,
No.
that's everything. So yeah, we'll schedule that for the future because we've got a bunch of games coming up. But that'd be cool. Let's get us all in the same room and we'll play some scary games. Maybe we'll even do what's that other one? Man from Medan, because that's what you.
It's like the multiplayer one, right?
Yeah, but it's like everybody has to be in the same room to play that one because you physically pass the controller and everything.
Yeah, I think I saw Nana playing that, like Garbage Cat Gaming. It looked pretty good.
Some scary BYLO games. All right.
There is also, we don't have it in the notes, but there was that new game that I think it was Steven, you were posting it. It's supposed to be like the new Until Dawn type of game.
Oh,
Cabin.
I don't think I posted it, but
Somebody did.
I talked
did.
about.
Yeah,
You guys are making fun of all the diversity in it.
Yes, that's what I did.
Yeah, that was it.
The Quarry. Thank you, Squiggles. That's what it is. It's called The Quarry. Yeah,
Mhm.
it
I'd
looks
be
like
super down to play that with you guys.
I'd be down to play that one too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not even gonna go over there. I'll just leave it there. Yes, I'd be down to play that one too.
You coward!
I'm down to play that one too. That is gonna be good. That'll be good. Let's see what else. Is that it for video games? Before we move on to some comic book entertainment type of
I
news?
think so. I think the only other thing I added to our notes about Dead Space is like, do you guys think, because since you guys already played it, with them like remaking it and doing all the graphics, do you think the scariness, the spookiness will hit the same way like it did when you played the original Dead Space for the very first time? Or will you be kind of like already like mentally prepared to expect the unexpected? Because I know they really like to play with like, they'll play all the spooky music and nothing will happen, and then it'll just be dead silent and then something scary will happen. So they like to play with your senses that way a lot.
I don't remember the game like bit by bit. I remember how it ends, but I don't remember all the jump scares and all the
That's all I remember. I never saw the ending, so I don't know how it ends, but I remember the jump scares.
Because
I got me every time.
I ran through it pretty fast because part 2 was coming out whenever when I got to play it. So I was like, let me run through this really, really fast. I was working at GameStop, so I got to check it out, a used copy, and I beat it before the second one came out.
Do you think it'll have multiplayer like the third one?
No,
Because the third one had multiplayer.
the third one,
they'll do it.
Yeah, no, because the third one was specifically they had 2 characters for it to be multiplayer.
Okay.
This one will be, what was his name? Why did I want to call him Simon Phoenix? And that's not it. It's
That's not it.
It's Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Isaac Clarke, I think.
That sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we'll get to put something together.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. That'll be real fun. Yeah.
I'm super down for it. Yeah.
All you need is the plasma cutter. You're good.
True,
That's
true.
all I remember about that game was just upgrade the plasma cutter and you're fucking totes my goats.
So, what's up? What you saying?
I was gonna say, speaking of like scary, mature content, did you guys see the Disney? Was it mature TV? Like they're like, hey, you can accept this, and then if you do, you get all the like Defenders, like Netflix Marvel shows now on Disney Plus.
I haven't been on Disney Plus yet. Steven's been watching it, right?
Yeah. They hit you with the would you like to unlock the full catalog, the Disney Plus catalog, and then it tells you like the mature content. And
Yeah.
you just hit yes, and then it pops
It opens up
all the old mature content stuff, which I hope they start adding the stuff from like Fox that they bought all the what is it, like series from like Fox's catalog on there. Not like the X-Men and stuff.
not
But
Marvel?
Wouldn't they have like original Blade then? Would that be included in it?
I think that is that Universal.
Blade the movie.
It might be actually no. It might be God, what's the one where it looks like the old school movie reels? New Line Cinema.
You can watch it on HBO Max. So whatever it is, it's on HBO Max. Yeah.
I don't know who owns.
Yeah,
but like
Marvel,
like Aliens.
Yeah, New Line Cinema. It's New Line Cinema. You're right.
New Line Cinema.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely going to be putting on like Moon Knight, Morbius, and when they forget that they like if Morbius ever fucking comes out. But I also feel like what is it? They kind of like at the end of Eternals, Jon Snow's character. They kind of like alluded to his character like in the MCU, and it's like this cursed knight type of superhero.
Yeah,
I feel like yeah, Black Knight. There you go. So yeah, I feel like they're all going to be under the mature audience because I feel like they're going to be a very darker, more scary MCU. So they definitely needed to find a way to make sure little kids they don't get to see it without parents' permissions.
I saw somebody online, like a reviewer online, who said they got to watch the first 4 episodes of Moon Knight, and
wait, for some reason I thought that was going to be a movie.
No, it's a
6
show.
episodes. 6
Okay,
episodes.
I'm very excited.
At the end of the month on the 30th.
Really?
Yeah, coming up.
Oh,
Coming up.
Okay, all right, cool.
And he said it was pretty dark. He said it was actually pretty dark. So
Like the lighting or the story?
No, like story wise, like
Nice.
he's like it gives you the kind of, what did he say? I think he said it gives you kind of the Halloweeny type of thing.
A Halloweeny.
Yeah, like that kind of
Yeah.
like it should have come out around Halloween or something. Yeah, you know, like there's certain shows and movies that come around that time, like
Kinda
fall
like how,
stuff.
Yeah, how Hawkeye was like kind of like a Christmas type of show. This should have been like their
Yeah.
Halloween type of show.
Yeah, like this probably should have come out around that time. But
did you see the movie posters for it? Like the 3 that they released?
I freaking love all of them.
They were so good. The one with him in the suit, though.
Yeah, that's Mr. Knight. That is a good. That is, or Mr. Midnight. It's something like that. It is the best comic to character rendition that I've seen them do so far. Out of all the characters they've done, like it is the best 1-to-1. Like if you look at that, what they've shown, and then you look at the comic book of Moon Knight, that's the same thing. And I'm like that. They've hit a new bar when it comes to stuff. Like it looks so dope. And then Oscar Isaac being in it. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so good.
You got Ethan Hawke from Training Day. Rachel, you've seen Training Day, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're lying. You watched other movies when you were a kid, but you didn't watch that.
I watch good movies.
Wow.
It
won best. It won best freaking picture. How dare you?
I said.
Good Lord.
Yes, I did.
Good
really
Lord.
hope.
Aaron, I said what I said, and I stand by it.
And you said lies. Anyway, Moon Knight's going to be cool. If you guys want to go back and watch all the Daredevil stuff, that's on there now, which is dope, which is also rumored right now to be in development for its reboot, Daredevil.
I'd be super down for that because I know Charlie Cox, he was talking about he was talking about them rebooting it, and people are asking like, oh, do you want them to continue on the story that Netflix is creating? And he said, no, I want them to create something totally new. It's years later. It's kind of like a refresher on the whole story. So it could be like years after like what Netflix put together, but still in that same universe.
And smart. That's the way you do it. Like,
make it your own.
Yeah.
So it's a sequel, but nothing connected.
It's kind of like, think of it this way. When you saw Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man movie, and it's just kind of like years later of him still dealing with all the stuff that happened in like his movies. Yeah. But he's like creating a new story off of that. So like they're still tied and they're still there, but it's just, they're just going to end that storyline.
I would be all right as well if they didn't do all of their shows and just put all those characters in Daredevil. Like Luke Cage is in it, Jessica Jones is in it, and they're like, they Game of Thrones it to where they go around to all those different characters and kind of follow their stories.
That would be a better Defenders show.
It would be a way better Defenders, yes, because Defenders had me hyped going into it, and then let me all the way down watching it.
So, have you guys seen all of the shows, like all the Iron Fist, all the Jessica Jones seasons, Daredevil, and Luke Cage?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen all of Daredevil and first season of Jessica Jones, and that's it.
I hope your cat bites your ankle.
No, why?
You.
So you're
always
missing.
choose to use your words to hurt people, Rachel.
So you're missing Iron Fist, you said, right?
Yeah, and Luke Cage and Defenders and anything after season 1 of Jessica Jones.
I mean, season 2 and 3. What was season 2? I don't even remember season 2 of Jessica Jones.
I heard season 2 wasn't super memorable, and then the third season was literally just a repeat of the first season.
The season 3 was bad to me.
That's what I heard, yeah. So I was just like,
Which one was the one with
David Tennant? That was the first season.
No, that one's good. This the second one. Was that with
I don't remember who's the main villain in the second one. No, that's 3. That's why I don't remember who's the villain in part 2.
I thought 3 was the like psychopath guy that was like murdering people. Like a serial killer. She was like chasing a serial killer.
Maybe they were all forgettable. Like honestly, 2 and 3 were just garbage.
Yeah, I heard season 1 of Iron Fist was really bad, but season 2 was good. And then Luke Cage, did that have more than one season? Because I heard that was good.
So that had 2 seasons. Season 1 was half really, really good. And then something happens, and then it kind of goes down in quality.
But it's still
good. But
it's just
that back half kind of
that kind of sucks.
It goes from like a 10 to like an 8.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So like a little drop, but still good overall. Then
it was still good overall. But the first
season 2 jumps in with another villain that's awesome.
Throughout the whole thing, I felt like it was great.
It was good.
Amazing.
When he was like, okay, Bushmaster is a very good villain, and I wish he would do. It's Jet off of Cowboy Bebop, Rachel.
Oh really?
He's great actor.
He's in season 2 of whatchamacallit. It's good. It's good.
Nice.
I kind of wish. Oh no, they actually. Oh, okay, so they edited well too. Now that I think about it as well.
Yeah.
So
they left it. Like
they left it open,
Well, I'll go back and I'll watch them. I promise, and then I'll give you guys updates of how I like it.
Like at least Luke Cage, because
Iron Fist you don't have to really watch.
But I heard the second season was good. Like Emma's like crazy obsessed with it.
So we watched that because why did we watch that like that? Were we doing a watch on that?
No, you guys didn't do a watch on Iron Fist.
We didn't do that. Okay, so I think we were just watching it.
You just watched it there,
yeah. So when we were through, it was definitely better for sure. But I don't know, just 1 leaves such a bad taste in your mouth. Rolling over to 2 was just kind of like, ugh, why are you here? Like, why are you still around?
Did I ever tell you guys? So when me and Galen were first started dating, which was like almost about 4 years ago now, he was starting to watch like the whole Marvel Netflix series, but he started with season 1 of Iron Fist, and I was like, no, you got to stop this right now. And so I gave him the correct order to watch it in, and he's seen it all. But I was just like, why would you start with Iron Fist, the worst season?
Yeah, that was bad. If you're new to it and you've never seen any of them, start Daredevil.
I love Daredevil,
all those seasons are good.
Yeah.
They actually, I think, get better
Punisher,
as they go on.
Oh, I didn't see Punisher either.
Punisher's good.
Yeah,
and
you gotta watch Punisher because that's really good.
I don't know why, but like that character just rubs me the wrong way. I don't like Punisher as a character.
He's so good. Baron Thornton does so.
I don't think he does a perfect job as a Punisher, though. I know he does so good, which I absolutely love. I just
I
love it for you guys, not for me.
Is it because of the symbolism that was stolen from that character?
Oh my god, that was just terrible.
Something.
Did you actually see that? Did you see that the Punisher like comics and everything? They completely redid his icon now, or like his symbol.
Yeah, they shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
And
they'll switch it back eventually.
Yeah,
They'll
for
switch it
sure.
back.
The only reason why they shouldn't have did that is they should have did the thing, because I saw TikTok and they're like, the reason I don't agree with that is they should have had him go around killing the thing, the people that stole that symbol. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Like, flip
he
it
wouldn't
on
like
them.
those people. Like,
Yeah,
it's totally the opposite of his character.
Just go around killing the racist people that take the symbol and
Mhm.
the crooked people that use that symbol and things like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's a brilliant idea. You're taking back the symbol before it gets used for worse things.
Yeah. It's kind of like, it totally reminds me of just like the whole, like, you know, the Watchmen show that they had and everything, and how like all those like racist and terrible people took Rorschach's mask and made it like a totally different symbol than what it originally was. It's totally like, you know, see it in real life.
Actually, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
100% what they did with
perfect example.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Did you watch that with us? Were you watching that with us? Rorschach?
No.
I mean, the Watchmen?
No, I think I started watching it and then I just stopped, and then like I think then you picked it up and watched it all the way through, and I've been meaning to go back to it. It's just busy with other things.
That's
You got a
actually
lot
really
on
good
your
show.
plate. You got a lot.
So
on your
many
plate.
shows. Too many shows. Too many games.
Yeah, but I'm glad they're back. I'm glad Disney has everything back. We
Me
can
too.
finally start
I want to see more of them.
moving forward with all these things. So, you know, and on the Disney hype train still, Mandalorian season 3 just dropped that they're going to have Christopher Lloyd in this season. Who's he going to be? I don't know.
Obviously he's Doc, and he went to
He's-
the future,
He just comes like in the
Wow.
middle.
which is like, oh, Marty, lightsabers.
Hilarious.
Is that why
the
it's
whole
called
thing.
the Mandalorian? Is that why?
I see what you
we
did
can
there.
all be on the same thing. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
we're all going to jail. We're all
I
going
was
to
gonna make that joke and I stopped myself. So thank you, Aaron.
terrible.
You know what?
Terrible.
That's brand new. I haven't heard that or seen a meme about that. So Aaron, you take credit.
Yeah.
I don't understand why isn't
Get
that
credit.
seems that's so easy. Why haven't they done that yet?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
I think he's
You
gonna be
get
an android.
balloons.
I think he's gonna be an android.
I
think
feel
they're
like he's gonna be
gonna
some
voice
weird.
act.
I feel like he's either gonna be some evil empire person or gonna be some like alien and do voice acting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll be a voice actor. But
Make make him like what the fuck? What was the guy from the first season? Oh God, why am I blanking on his name? I like to see the baby. That guy, you know. what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Oh God, what's that guy's name?
I don't know what his name is, but he sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, because he's like
That's-
also like German.
Also, what's his name? I was about to say Hayden Panettiere. What's his name? Christensen, the dude that plays Darth
Hayden
Vader.
Christensen.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen. He said he's coming back for Ahsoka. Did you see that, Rachel?
Oh, that would be so cool because like, yeah, like the last time you see like Ahsoka and Vader together, they have a big huge fight in the animated series Rebels, and Vader thinks she died. She really just got pulled through a portal in time, and so like that's how she was able to like survive and everything. So it'd be really cool to see them, like, I don't know, just live action. Like I'm so excited for that. But I heard he's actually going to be the main bad guy too in Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he's gonna be
I
in
heard that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not done
He's gonna be
playing
the-
Darth.
I'm so excited. Like I'm so happy. Like I know he got so like they all got so much hate, but I feel like they were casted well. Just the writing and the cinematography of like the prequels and everything were super like not good at all, and that's what killed it. But the casting was good, and so I'm really excited
Yeah.
to see like people actually really like him as Anakin, and he gets like the love that he deserves. Kind of like Andrew Garfield with his Spider-Man. Like he's finally getting love for his Spider-Man now, years later. But
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
he killed the men, women, and children. He can't get the love. Sorry.
you know what?
It's true.
Yeah.
If you watch Clone Wars, you would
No,
actually like him though.
I know he's gonna murder children eventually.
Hey, I was gonna say, first of all,
I know, but he
he's
makes you
got-
fall in love with that character. There's like
Yeah.
7 seasons. You
Yeah.
forget about it.
He
You,
I see the way he
forget
looks
about
at
the
Ahsoka.
child murder.
He's
What do you
trying
mean
to-
you forget about
you
the
do.
child
He's just
murder?
so charming. It's, you know, his charisma's so higher, and you should understand.
How do you double down on child murder? You kill the Sand People's children,
But
and then
this
you
was
go and
before.
kill a
This was
bunch of
before.
other. children later on that are just students. They don't know what's going on.
Jeez.
Master Skywalker, what's going on? He's like,
even Squiggle says this is unacceptable because you guys haven't seen Clone Wars, and that's like the weird things. I didn't think I'd like Anakin at all. I didn't think I'd like Padme, but Clone Wars actually gives them like way more of a personality and way more of a character, so you actually end up connecting with them because like his character in Clone Wars is so different, and the way they build him up, there's no way you could actually see him. I mean, you could see him, but it's like it's so hard to see him like transform into Darth Vader because he seems like such a good person.
And see, that's why I don't like prequels, because now you've built up this entirely good character in your eyes, but you know that he does this horrendous thing and you're like, how does this become this? And
it's because like towards the very end, like you start to see him like start to lose hope and him slowly being poisoned by like the Sith and everything. So you can see that progression in like the later seasons, but like, you know, seasons 1 through what is it, 6 or whatever, he's not like that.
6
He's actually like a really good hero.
6 seasons of a good guy to turn around and kill a group of kids. That's
I know.
That's a story
I'd
arc
like
for
to see
you.
the baby.
It is.
Jeez, he's like, I'd like to kill the babies.
Oh my god.
You know how old that kid is now? The one Padawan that's just like that was in that movie that asked a question and does the perfect shocked face whenever that lightsaber comes out.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god. You know how old he is now, Rachel?
He's like in his late 20s.
Wrong. He's dead. So
not in real life. Not in real life.
So
oh my god.
I don't want to hear anything about Annie ever again being a good person. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we talking about Padme and her grooming techniques, huh? Is that what happened to grooming children?
She was also a child.
Anakin kills the children she grooms.
No, I know they made them look so much like farther in age, but really they were like what 4 years apart because she was 16 when she met him, like when he was 12.
She looked so
he was
much
9,
older.
she was 14.
He was 9. Oh, okay.
I think when I looked it up last, it was something like that. But she looked 30 talking to a 4-year-old.
Yeah, she did. She looked so much older. I was like, oh, this is awkward. This is weird.
And I'm not saying Natalie Portman's looks old and is ugly or nothing. No,
of course not. No, but it feels weird.
Yes, because clearly he looks like a kid, and fucking.
But I do also want to point out they usually do the opposite, where the girl is that like really little, and the man is actually still an adult, and it doesn't seem as weird because I think we're just more used to it too.
That's still not okay.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying we don't freak out as bad as we do with that, you know, even though she's still actually a kid, but it's just, we're not used to the reverse age gap.
He looked like the kid he would grow up to kill. Is what he looked like.
He did.
That's what he looked like. So he was foreshadowing it the whole time.
Okay.
Master Skywalker.
I hope the actor that played Little Annie is okay now, because
mentally he's not.
Shit.
He had to go. You know how many takes they had to do to get that face right? You know how many takes over and over?
No emotion?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The actor that played Little Anakin Skywalker like got like addicted to drugs and shit. Like his life was.
He got arrested for drag racing or something like that. Now this is pod racing.
He went.
Jeez.
Get that, Richard. He went through like a whole
Yeah, I feel bad for him, but
the toxic fans.
Yeah.
Well, we still got Obi-Wan to look forward to. That looks good. That trailer came out and that actually looks really good. They're going to put some more characters from the animated series, and I like that they're switching into live action. We're actually getting that good crossover.
Oh my god, I actually wanted to mention something that I'm just really proud of my friend, because like I have friends who work in like the movie industry and do like either special effects or costuming. My friend actually made like the full costume for the Sith in the Obi-Wan show. Like you see that outfit in the show, she made that for the show.
The Inquisitor?
Yeah.
The Inquisitor guy. Okay.
It's the guy that's like, he has like the white alien skin face and he has like the weird lines. Yeah, so that costume she made. Yeah.
That's dope.
Right? I'm so proud of her. She was actually somebody who did her Universe fashion show with me. And the first year she did it, she actually made a Star Wars outfit. And then the second year when I did my diva outfit, she won with her Doctor Strange outfit, which was absolutely incredible. She's a really great costumer.
Yeah, Aaron,
Well,
now you know who to become friends with next.
I mean, they
Yeah.
eventually
Wow.
come this
Get
way
out of here.
anyway.
You gotta get the connections, Aaron. Come on.
They
Oh my
eventually
God.
come this way anyway. It's fine. Rachel understands.
Rachel,
She
I'd like to
knows.
see your friend.
Yeah,
Wow.
she
Terrible,
gets it.
terrible.
She gets it. And that's it. That's all we had, people. That was the 100th episode, and dare I say, 300 more. 300 more, and then we retire and we pass it off to the newer, younger, hipper people.
They don't say hipper.
Why not? That's
Because-
that's what the kids say.
No,
Yeah, that's what all the
if
kids
you're
say
a
on the
boomer,
talks.
yeah, sure.
That's
Sure,
what all
man.
the kids say on the talks.
What did it
Oh
take
my
us
God.
3 years to get here? So,
About 3 years.
Yeah.
say we'll just, in 6 years, that's 300 episodes.
Yeah, I
Think
think
we'll
we're
be
doing
done?
every other one now. Remember, so it's
Oh,
going to be a
that's
little,
right.
little bit
So
longer.
So you guys are going to be stuck with me for a while. Hey.
All right. So thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh.
If you're not here live on twitch.tv/before you log off, you need to be, because you can join in with all these beautiful people in the chat room, and you can see all our beautiful faces, plus intern Beth.
Yeah.
And Rachel, anything you want to say before we log off?
Nope.
All right. Nope. There it is. You said enough. Steven, is there anything
Yep.
you want to say before we log off?
Good Lord. Why can I smell that, Rachel? Disgusting.
That's disgusting.
This-
You know,
Yes.
it's just it's that 4D mic you got there.
Oh, God. It's gross.
All right,
It's
we're
gross.
wrapping this up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's get out of here.
Beth, I know you're always speechless. Thank you for joining us, though. So we're good. I am Sir Carter. Those are the other people, and that is enough internet for today.
Look, I'm pulling a Beth.